Hello, my dear yogis. How are you? How's everything going? It's been a couple of days since I did my last update. The truth is that I just need a little bit of rest. So, as usual, I'm listening to my body. But other than that, things are doing well. I think now I'm again in this energizing cycle. I don't know if you know this, but as yogis, usually we live according. So I mean, the women we live according to a women's cycle. So I make sure that I listen to it. And if you have a partner, you want to support your partner, maybe you have kids, children, and you want to help them to understand better their bodies. This is something that you can tell them, to understand their cycle and to live according to their cycle. Because, women have a 24, 20, 30-day cycle, and men, 20, 30, 28, and men 24 hours. so so I think I have a video, not here in this channel, another channel, but I'll do a video in this channel about how to live according to your women's cycle, because it's very very important to manage our energy, because it's not just about managing our time, but also it's about managing our energy, and especially when you need a little bit more of extra energy because you are healing, from an injury. You need to make time that you rest even more, during those times of the day, during those times of the month, that you give your body a little bit more of rest. So that's just what I've been doing. Other than that, everything going well. I had my second day of physiotherapy on Monday. Today is Tuesday, the 13th of May. So yesterday, by the way, today is Guru Dev's birthday. Maybe I'll do a video dedicated to him here in the channel, explaining who he is and my personal relationship with him. I think we all have a different type of relationship with him. So, for those of you who don't know, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar is the founder of the Art of Living and the creator of the breathing technique Sudarshan Kriya, which is a technique that I talk about here on my platform, and I want to start teaching. I want to become a teacher on that technique. Yeah. So physiotherapy, it's going very well. I the last on Tuesday, yesterday Monday was my second day with him. I went a little bit sooner, like half an hour before, to do bicycle and a few squats. So the sequence that I did yesterday was the one that the physio told me on Friday. So he told me to do 24 squats in 8, 8, then stop a little bit, and 8 again, a little bit, and 8. I cannot yet bend my knee up to 90 degrees. I can do like 80, and I cannot yet walk, like on for like one leg, the other like this with the crutches. I'm still walking I mean, not normal. I mean, normal in the sense that I'm still walking the same way I was walking when I just had the surgery. The only difference is that now I'm putting a little bit more of weight on my right knee, because now I need to start strengthening the knee, the muscles around the knee, and so that's what I'm doing. And at some point, I don't know when, I just listen to my body. I just go step by step. I think, who knows, maybe after three more sessions, I will be able, to walk, a little bit more normal, but still using the crutches. So more normal, it means basically like putting forward the right leg, and then the left crutch forward, and then the right crutch, and then the left crutch. So yeah, because the brain has to to real well, not the brain so much, but the knee, well, in the brain, the coordination, has to learn everything from scratch, has to catch up. So I am having time to do that. I am now on a sick leave, so it's good to allow the body. You know, guys, something I want to tell you. If you had a surgery, or for those of you who may have been injured somehow and you need some rest, especially when you had a physical injury, the mind has to come along. You know, sometimes doctors or other people, they may pressure you, you know, like, oh, get out of the sick leave, now you go to work, now you do this or you do that, and so, and you know, it's not like that. Though the body, you know, you may be healing, and it's healing, you know, it's doing a good job, and maybe you don't have that much pain. The mind is still need to catch up, you know, like for instance, for working, I cannot yet work normally, so it will be very inconvenient for me to work, to move, to travel, to go to places. I don't go really to anywhere because I cannot walk for too long with the crutches, even though now I'm working, you know, putting as much weight as possible on the riding. I cannot work for too long, like 10 minutes, and then I need to stop because otherwise it's too much for the knee. So that is something that the mind has to digest, the knee has to digest, and you need time to do all of those things. You don't want to pressure. You don't want to get to yeah, to get injured even when you are recovering, because there are cases like that, right? Many people, they run, you know, to do things, and then to get out of the sick leave, and then they don't recover well. They don't recover well, and then they have to do the surgery again after a couple of months, and or mentally, you know, they are feeling a little bit maybe depressed, or they don't have a lot of energy, don't have a lot of focus, you know, to just do their normal lives, because as I say, the mind and the body, they have to catch each other. so so I am taking my time to heal, and I am making sure that you know, I don't put any unnecessary pressure on my leg, on my knee. I have been improving, and I'm improving, but that's it. I just do to the best I can, and I don't force. And on Tuesday, the physiotherapist, he's put me in a plan, you know, workout plan, including as well the upper body a little bit, and more leg exercises for the quadriceps, you know, to strengthen also the adductors and abductors, you know, the inner thighs and the outer side, the hip and the inner thighs, you know, to strengthen the leg. And I am also exercising also the leg that is not injured, you know, so I gained, you know, good balance on both legs. So on Tuesday was actually I was not expecting that. You know, the session was as we say in German, anstrengend. It was a little bit challenging, you know, because I I was I was lifting. I've started to lift weight, right, to strengthen my legs, the muscles around the neck, and it was my first time, and you know, mentally you're like, oh, I can do this, but well, physically you think like I can do it, but then mentally it's like you cannot, do other way around, you know. So the mind, the body, they have to catch each other. They have to be in alignment, and that just comes with time. And that's what physiotherapy is for, right? Is to ensure that you gain back the normal function of the body, you know. So yeah, it was quite lengthy, the plan that he's put for me, to be honest. Yeah, I did like two exercises with the weight, like this one, you know, for the quadriceps, then press, and actually the press one was much easier than well, not easier, but it was better for my knee. It was less painful than the one than the that than just doing the squats. With the squats ones, I think it's because when I am with the squats, I'm standing and my whole body is it's on my legs, and when I'm pressing, I am sitting on the chair and I'm sitting on the machine and I'm just pressing my legs, pushing the feet. So that was a little bit better. I felt a little bit more secure there. And yeah, what else? Yeah, upper body, did a little bit chest. Actually, I can when I go there because the all these exercises that the physiotherapy teach shows me are in a gym. I can do as many. I can use the gym. So on Tuesday after finishing the session with him, which was half an hour, I um, I then stay there on my own practicing a little bit. I did a little bit of chest exercises, a little bit of abdo exercises. There is a big fitness room where anyone can enter when there is no classes. There are no classes because on my previous gym you could not enter in the fitness room. You know, if there was not a class, but in this one I can enter. So I think next time I'll take my iPad with me or my iPhone with me, and I will film some content there. Yeah, because up till now I was filming in my apartment because in the gym I was not I couldn't do that. So in this new one I can. Yeah, so I have now sessions on Mondays and on Thursdays, and every day I will go to the gym like 1 hour and a half before to practice the sequence the physiotherapist has created for me, and I'll do then as well my stretching afterwards, my deep stretching, a little bit of deep stretching, and a little bit of relaxation. So so yeah, yeah, everything going well in this regard. Regarding my Sudarshan Kriya practice, I've been doing meditation. I just mentally. I think it's because I started physio now. It mentally takes a lot of energy as well from me. So mentally, I was not very strong. So I've been doing pranayamas. That I've been doing pranayamas and yoga nidra. Yesterday I did yoga nidra. You know, when you do Sudarshan Kriya, it takes a lot of energy, you know, a lot of concentration. So sometimes it's not easy, but yeah, I can do a little bit, you know, like the pranayamas and so. So it's I just take it each day as it is, and yeah, it's part of the process. And I'll get to my normal practice. Yeah, even you know, just I did yoga nidra. It was really very good. And before yesterday I did a small yoga sequence here and for the channel I recorded that one where I did a little bit of pranayama, the triangle breathing, and then a little bit of meditation, 5 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, like that. So, so yeah, the most important thing, you know, every day do a little bit, do as much as you can. You know, every day make the effort. Even if I make the effort, you know, to sit to do the kriya, and then I'm not able to do it because it takes too much brain power. I'm getting dizzy. You know, I have a headache. Yesterday I was having headache. I was yeah, I was getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. It doesn't matter. I just stop, you know, and I just close my eyes and I just have my I am moment, you know, just being here and being present. That's enough. You know, that's enough. Many times we think that we have to always do many things, do many complicated things. And sometimes, you know, sometimes just sitting in silence, you know, and just, you know, saying to yourself, to God, to the divine, like, here I am, and just breathing in, breathing out, effortless. That is already, that is already, already a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. And that is very good for that day, you know, and for our mind. So always make an effort to do a little bit of yoga, however you do it. Some days you will be able to do asanas, other days breathing, yoga nidra, you know, just maybe even savasana, lying down in savasana for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, that's a very good. And listening to to bhajas, this classical Indian music with flute. That one is very good, guys, because sometimes I am not able to. Sometimes it has been very hard for me to listen to a meditation, because when I listen to meditation, there is a voice. I need to pay attention, and if I have a headache, things like that, I'm not feeling well. It's just too much, and I just want to be on my own. But yesterday, I've noticed, when you put this flute, Indian flute, in the background, and just close your eyes. That's also very good, because the flute don't. I've noticed there is a difference between playing the flute and the classical music with the piano, because the flute is a wind instrument. Don't forget that. And the different types of instrument, they resonate in us in a different way. So when you are healing, when you are recovering from an injury, or even if you have a headache but you want to relax a little bit, just playing some Indian flute music, classical Indian music. That's very, very, very good. That does wonders. So I think I will start doing more of that when uh, when my mind is not really very, very strong on that day. Yeah. Yeah, and what else? On Sunday, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, on Sunday I went live on Instagram. It was very good. It's always so much fun to catch with all of you on Instagram. I know already. I just feel, so connected. Like, yeah, sometimes I'm at home, I'm doing things, and then I'm like, let me go online, let me connect a little bit with my community. So that's always, it's a blessing. I like that feeling of bonding, of community, of getting to know the people that follow me. There are people that I already know them. I mean, know them. I don't know them, but they always comment. They always give like to my posts. It's like I know them. And the other ones, for those of you who don't do that, start doing that. Start commenting, start liking, so that yeah, we just build a connection with each other, and we feel connected to each other. So yeah, this is um, this is what I have to share with you today. Mentally, I must say, mentally, I've been a little bit challenged. I think it's because of the physiotherapies, right? The physiotherapy that I started, that I really need to make some effort. So mentally, I've been a little bit tired, a little bit challenged, but I'll catch up. I'll catch up step by step. And I was thinking, I think it's because I didn't do proper Kriya these days, Sudarshan Kriya, and so. But I noticed, no, I think it's because of of the of the effort, the energy that my brain has to put on doing the physio. Yeah. So I just want to encourage all of you who may still recovering, and for those of you who are not recovering, who are not injured, who are watching my diaries, thank you very much for your support. The channel I've noticed the channel has been a little bit stagnant. I think it's because of these blogs. People are not that interested in them, but I also do them for myself. So so yeah, thank you very much for those of you who watch them, who support me, and let me know what type of fitness, of not fit yeah, fitness, yoga, stretching routines you want me to film. So what asked me about meditation, morning meditation, I will film morning meditation. But guys, I told you this, whenever I film yoga practices, and especially meditation, I have to really be in a very centered place. I have to have energy. My mind I cannot have fever, like I've been having lately, a little bit of light fever. I have to be completely, relaxed and well, so that what it comes out, out of a very healing space, very healthy space. So that's how it is. Yeah, but yeah, whenever I'll be ready to do it, the morning meditation, I'll do it, and yeah, let me know other type of stretching you want me to do. Some people ask me for morning stretching. I did already. I have in my channels some classes, morning stretches. If you want some specific ones, you can tell me. I will start creating more holistic practice now. Like holistic, I mean whole body, more like that. On the floor yet, on the floor on the yoga mat, but more for the whole body, not just like for the upper body or to stretch the back like that. More for the whole body. So thank you very much for watching and see you.